Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, and I am very excited to be making this video for you today. And it's going to be on kind of a serious topic, so I do have some notes. It's the art of handling negative criticism, okay? So welcome to my video on the art of handling negative criticism. I'm going to be discussing effective strategies for dealing with criticism in a constructive and positive way, okay? And whether it's at work or in a relationship or online, criticism is something that we all have to face at some point. So this is a valuable video to watch. So guys, if you're interested in personal, professional, or emotional self-development, if you're interested in look good, feel great kind of positive vibe videos, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment, okay? So let's just jump right into it. So First of all, it's important to remember that criticism is not a personal attack unless it's from one of those horrible, terrible people that I discussed in one of my other videos. And if you want to watch that, it's called Are You a Terrible Person?, which describes a little bit about these terrible people and some suggestions as to why they're such horrible, terrible people. And they just love to criticize. It's actually, I think it's in the DSM. It's a conflict disorder. A conflict and aggression disorder. But anyways, nonetheless, I'll get back to the video. So it's not a personal attack in general, because we're discussing constructive criticism in this video. It's simply feedback on your actions or behavior, and it can be an opportunity for growth and improvement. So instead of getting defensive, taking it personally, try to listen to the feedback objectively and look at how you can take that feedback and you can learn from it and how it can benefit you. And you got to do some really good listening, not just hearing, when it comes to this feedback, or trying to understand and not just reading it and letting it go like in and out. You really got to take it in and reflect on this, okay? So one effective strategy for handling negative criticism is to reflect on the validity of the feedback. So is there any truth to what's being said? And you know yourself usually. You know yourself. If someone's giving you negative feedback about something, you know if it's something that you've been questioning yourself, because most of the times we're quite self-aware, okay? And if you're not, practice self-awareness. So usually it shouldn't be a surprise if someone tells you something negative. So I'll give you an example. I've had a girl comment on how ridiculous my eyebrows look in videos, and sometimes I know they look ridiculous and I see it before I post it, but I'm like, I feel like the content's worth it and it's more important than my eyebrows, so I post the video anyway. But when I get that feedback, I'm not surprised, and I know like that person commenting is absolutely right. So there's an example of constructive criticism. And then next time I try to maybe pay more attention and not put on makeup in the dark. So, it's helpful criticism. So it's good feedback. Is there something you can learn from the criticism? Being open to taking feedback and being willing to make changes, you can turn a negative experience into a positive one. So like I'm practicing not putting on eyebrows. Since you guys know, most of you, if you've been a viewer of my channel for a long time, I have alopecia and I don't have hair, so I don't have eyebrows most of the time. So I have to really work hard on trying to make them look natural and draw them on and not just look drawn on. But sometimes I do this in the dark because I get up at 5 in the morning and it's not a good look. So I've been concentrating on making sure I have some good lighting. I've learned from this. Another important aspect of dealing with criticism is to maintain a positive attitude. Instead of dwelling on the negative feedback, focus on the strengths and your accomplishments, okay? So focus on, yep, that's right, that's absolutely true, but I am really good at these things as well. And remember that no one's perfect and everyone makes mistakes. It's how we respond to criticism that defines us. So it's not the criticism itself that's really the most important feature of the interaction or the exchange or about our personality or our performance. It's how we handle that says so much more about our performance than the criticism in the first place. So I'll give you an example at work. Someone corrected me on something professionally at work recently, and they were right. When I looked into it, they were right and I was wrong. So I took it I was silent about it. I said, I'm absolutely going to look into it. Thank you so much for reaching out and letting me know about this. When I looked into it, I was so wrong. So what did I do? I signed up for a weekend course and I took that course. And when I was done, I didn't tell anyone I was doing it. I didn't ask my company to reimburse me. I just signed up for this damn course and I took it. And when I showed back up on Monday, I just emailed out my certification, my certificate that I took this course on the weekend. And I blew everyone's mind. They were so impressed that I took that negative constructive criticism and that feedback. I recognized my error and that the feedback was actually really valuable. And I took it and I did something positive with it. And I came out better for it. So that said more about me and my work ethic than had I never received that criticism and that negative feedback in the first place. Like, it showed everybody more about my personality and my professionalism than had I never received it in the first place. It was an opportunity to demonstrate my strength. So it was actually great that it happened. It made me look really good in the long run because of how I addressed it and how I absorbed it and what I did with that information. So overall, handling negative feedback and criticism is a skill that takes practice and patience. So you're not going to be great at it at first. If you suck at it now, don't feel bad because you can change every day. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new opportunity to try things and do things differently. So just practice and be cognizant that you're staying calm. You're listening, not to respond, but to understand. You want to listen to understand where it's coming from, why it's coming at you, and what you could have done differently to avoid this, and what you can do to turn this around as well. Okay? Maintaining a positive attitude, which that is, can turn criticism into valuable learning experiences, like the experience I just shared with you. It wasn't just a valuable learning experience, it was a valuable demonstration of my professionalism. So, and all because somebody took the time to reach out and give me some negative feedback and some criticism, which was really helpful to me in the long run. So anyways, those are my few points. Those are a good starting point and a good place to start off when we're talking about criticism and how to really utilize it to your advantage and how to take it in a constructive and positive manner. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I value the time you take to watch my videos. I value the comments that you make. And please, if you enjoy my content and you find value in it and it's helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe and give me some comments. Give me some criticism if you want. I'm totally open to it, as we just discussed. I do learn from it and I read everything and I respond to everything. Sometimes it takes me a few days, but I do get back to everybody. And because I really appreciate the time you guys take and invest in my channel. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Have a fabulous morning.